Guys, FGTF Shark here, Sharky if you want. This is my first video and I figured I'd do it on a kind of a puzzle-solving adventure game called Darksiders 2. It is the second game in one of my favorite game series. I hope to see a lot more and I hope you guys like it too. Let's go. And I am going to shut up here for the cutscenes because this actually is a very interesting game, so I hope you enjoy. Oh yeah, sorry guys, forgot about the loading screens. Shut up a little too early there. So let's see if I can get, I don't know, this is my very first video. Let's see if I can get at least 10 likes. That'd make me really happy.
There can be no life without order. Good, evil, darkness, light. There must be balance in the universe. Such is the decree of the Charred Council, an ancient body charged by the Creator to preserve the very fabric of existence. But the balance has been broken. Even now, Earth smolders in ruin, fallen to the demon lords, and the Destroyer carves a new kingdom amongst his mighty chosen. Some say the Horseman War triggered the apocalypse, that he rode to Earth unbidden and doomed all of mankind. But what of the other horsemen, fearless enforcers of the Council's will, to fury, strife, and death? To know those names, you must first know another. Nephilim, cursed union of angel and demon. The Nephilim, countless realms destroyed and burned them to ash. But four amongst them grew weary of the slaughter and feared their conquest would imperil the balance. And so a truce was made. The four would serve the Council in exchange for unimaginable power. Thus were the dreaded horsemen formed, and the riders' first task was to purge their own brethren from creation, to annihilate the Nephilim and destroy their souls. Let us now cast our gaze to one amongst the four, not War, who lies chained at the Council's feet, professing his innocence, but one who would save his brother. Above all else, he has many names: Kinslayer, Executioner, Death.
Alright guys, so if you didn't get that, Death is one of the four horsemen out of biblical stories. He is, his brother War in the first game rode to Earth because he felt that one of the seals summoning him was broken. One of the seals at the end of the world. The seal is not actually broken, and the Council accused him of riding to Earth unsummoned, and he doomed mankind because of it. Now Death is trying to find a way to prove his brother's innocence and save the balance.
To bargain for war's freedom, Death swore that he would resurrect humanity. But he knew not how this might be done. And so Death rode forth into the icy veil to find the keeper of secrets.
That's Death right there, guys. He is my favorite of the four horsemen. And I've heard it said that he's the eldest of the four. I've also heard it said that he's the youngest. I have no clue which is actually true, but I think he's the youngest of them. That's his horse there, Despair. All of the four have their own horse. His brother Wars has red flames on it, and its name is Ruin. I can press LB and RB to summon or banish it. I mean summon it right now, because this takes a while. I'm only going to play up to the first boss for now, just to see how this game goes. I don't know if you guys will like this or not. I mean, I love it. But, you know, to each his own. my original Xbox, I actually had this game beaten a couple of times on it. But now I had to start over because I got a new one. Here comes the first fight scene. Kind of tutorial, but it won't slow me down much. You press X to use that scythe. Cool thing is he has two of them, unlike most legends. But in this one, his two can combine into one big one. Let's see if I can get a combo going to show you. Yeah, right there. Oh, and that shadow that keeps showing up is called his Reaper form. In this game, he is the Reaper, but the Reaper is more of like an ultimate form he can take to power himself up. He takes it usually whenever he needs to take a life. You can equip this hammer here. It's a secondary weapon. You press Y to use it. Death is completely bad. He is awesome. I always thought it was cool that he could carry this warhammer like it was no heavier than his scythes. I always roll here to get my butt going a little faster. It took me forever to realize right there you can see his spine sticking out of his back. And I kind of like the approach they took on him, that he's not really skeletal. If you actually look at his face, you can see he's wearing a skeleton mask, which you never actually see underneath. I won't spoil the ending of the game, but you almost see his face. If you guys want to see the ending, you can play it for yourself if you want, or have me play it if you guys like it. But spoiling the ending would be a great injustice to this game. This is one of my favorite games of all time. And I've really gotten good at it over the years. You can see over there, that guy on the ledge there is the first boss. His name is the Crowfather. There he laughed. He's the keeper of secrets. He knows every secret in the world. And Death hopes that he has a secret that can help him save the war. Cool little fun fact, later in the game you get his brother Strife, third of the Horsemen. You get his pistol, one of them anyway. Now I've heard rumor of a game coming out where you play as Strife. I don't know whether that's true or not, but I hope it is. I would love to see another 2 games. One for the rest of the Horsemen. And as you can see, this kind of is an RPG game, like where you can equip new stuff. And there is skills that you have to upgrade if you want to get very far in this game. But it is so worth it. This game is... It gets tedious at times, I'll admit. I always thought it was cool how Death like parkoured his way through all the levels. You'll die a couple of times, I can guarantee it, but... And some of the puzzle solving really made me mad after a while. I got stuck on it so many times. Which is why I thought it'd be another good reason to do a fun little playthrough of this, to help anybody who's also stuck in the game. Even though this game is very underrated and not many people know about it. I know almost every combo in the game. Problem is, at the beginning of the game here, I don't have all of them. So if you catch me just doing the same moves over again, it's because I'm trying to make combos that I don't have yet, so it's doing the ones I do have. Like right there, I did the Scythe Throw combo. Executions are really cool. That there was an execution. I get life for it. And most of the time I'll get weapons like that axe you just saw, but it was weaker than the hammer I have, so I'm not going to use it. There's the Crowfather again. Really cool thing. Anybody who's an anime freak out there like I am, if you've ever watched Naruto, the guy that voices Gaara is named Liam O'Brien, and he voices War in the first game. You also get his voice in this game at the very end. I don't remember the name of the guy that voices Death, but he is very good. I love Death's voice in this. So deep and awesome sounding. First, this is the mid-boss. It's an ice giant. You actually are gonna get to. You're actually gonna get to see the Reaper form here at the end of this fight. Death takes it to take out the giant. Oh, got hit there. I always thought it was really cool, the graphics in this game. I mean, they're not exactly up to standard on Xbox, but they're up. See, there's the Reaper form. I'll actually get to turn into that at will later in the game, but only for 15 seconds at a time. After like the third temple I get it. And a little tip that it doesn't teach you until much later in the game, if you press the left stick in,
It's time you find something.
Death calls on his crow, Dust, to help you find where you need to go or find an important thing that you need to get. Good thing to do if you get stuck, but I only use it as a last resort because it's kind of useless at times. And the soundtrack to this game is beautiful. I love it. Elevator got broke, so now I have to climb the wall. I used to have an older YouTube channel, but I can't remember what happened to it. So I figured I'd just start this new one up. I hope you guys like it. FGTF Shark is going to try his hardest. And I spent so much time trying to think of a name that I would want. And my brother actually thought of one for me. He said to use my own Xbox account as it. And I thought, yeah, why not? I've been using FGTF Shark for almost every account I have on anything. Facebook, email, all that good stuff. And I figured, you know what, why not? And then I figured, shorter terms, why not call me Sharky? That's a lot easier. My real name is actually Philip, but I never really liked that name. It's not a very common name. I always would have liked to have a more common one. My girlfriend actually is into this kind of stuff, like these kind of games. She's never played this game before, but I think I'm going to tell her to watch this video. Simone, this is for you, hon. But, she's always liked stuff like this, like, fighting monsters and stuff like that. I won't exactly go into detail for her sake. But, this game, I can't say it enough. I have nothing but praise for this game. The first game, I will admit, Darksiders 1 had a bunch of flaws to it, but it was worth it. It was an okay game. I won't complain about it. It's kind of left up to the gamer to decide, in both games, this one and the first, whether or not War is innocent. Never really tells you whether he was or not. Oh, I'm sorry guys, was that a spoiler? Oh well. Not a very big spoiler if it was. Oh, here comes the first boss. I'm going to shout out for this cutscene too. This is my favorite cutscene in the entire game. Alright, here we go guys.
Keeper of secrets, I need your help.
I helped you once before, horseman. Look at me now. How I curse that day. How I curse you.
Careful, Crowfather. I'm not here to put you out of your misery. Not yet.
I know why you've come. Your brother, the one called War. He's been imprisoned by the Charred Council and awaits their judgment for dooming the Earth, for mankind's extinction. Why should I care about your brother's fate?
Because you know the truth. Your secrets can save him.
The Council will condemn War. Strip him of power, let him rot in oblivion, to hide the truth. My secrets cannot prove his innocence, horsemen.
No, but they can help me to erase the crime.
Bring mankind back from extinction. Madness.
If it's madness, then who better to show me the way?
Should a way exist, you will find it here.
The Tree of Life. Let me pass.
Not yet. That which you gave me, you will take it back.
In exchange for its secrets, you agreed to keep the amulet.
No. The voices, they curse and threaten without end. They cry to return. You must destroy it.
I cannot.
You annihilated their flesh. Why do you guard their souls?
Open the portal.
You will not pass while I live.
So be it.
Here your brethren are trapped in eternal torment. Do you wish to join them? And what of war? Would you kill your brother to save your precious balance?
He is innocent.
Are you so certain?
Very cool thing here. You actually get to fight War, who I won't spoil it because you'll see it in a couple of seconds anyway. But War has a little bit of a secret behind him. Now, what basically happened there is Crowfather said that if there is a way to help War, it will exist in the Tree of Life. And your whole objective in this game now is to get to the Tree of Life and find that way if there is one. Seems like a very simple task, but it takes up the whole game, and it makes the one downfall of this game is it makes you wonder, like, come on, how long is this going to take? You know, it is a very big game. But one big thing in this game was said right there at the beginning of the cutscene. He said, "I'm not here to take." He said, "I'm not here to put you out of your misery, not yet." The Reaper cannot take a soul unless it's ready to go, but he can tell them that it's not ready to go to lull them into a false sense of security, which you'll see here in a minute, actually, as soon as I kill War, or quote-unquote War. Each of the riders' weapons have a name, and wow, I'm not doing too good. But the only weapons I know their names to are Strife's dual pistols, Redemption and Salvation. Wow, I used to be able to do this fight without taking a hit. What happened? This is my favorite killing scene in the entire game, counting the first one. First time watching that, I sat here for what seemed like forever, wondering who got who. Like, it's honestly unable to tell. And see, if you look there, it was Crowfather disguised as War.
Open up the portal.
Crowfather is now dead.
Your secrets die with you, old fool.
My secrets, but not yours.
It took me a while to figure this out. That amulet there is actually what's left of the Nephilim, which, if you guys didn't catch it in the first cutscene, is Death's own species. The species he was charged by the Council to annihilate. And I think that's going to be it for now, guys. So, I'll see you next time. If you like this, let's see if I can get 10 likes, and see you next time.